To Brooklyn, a day after firing head coach Lionel Hollins and reassigning GM Billy King, Mikhail Prokhorov meeting the media for the first time since training camp. 5 years ago, he promised Nets fans a championship, and they might be further away now than they were then. With more, Michelle Yu in Brooklyn.
Russian owner Mikhail Prokhorov managed to joke about the state of his Nets team Monday morning as he addressed the media about the dismissals of GM Billy King and head coach Lionel Hollins. He said he pondered about making changes to his Nets team more than a month ago and that he's ready for a new direction.
We're playing in the best market in the world. And of course, there is a market which make a great pressure, a lot of attention, a very active press. Thank you to all of you. That's why we need a players and a coach who can resist with this pressure, who can survive. So we need not only players who want to play for us, but they can play for us.
You know, obviously we're going in a different direction right now, so in the dark is in terms of that because everything happened so quickly.
It's a little tough, man. I mean, I've been in the league 15 years, so I've seen everything. I've seen it all. So I've been in this situation numerous of times, and you know, you just got to put it behind you and move forward.
For more on the Nets now, let's welcome in Om Youngmisuk of ESPN.com, who covers the NBA. Om, what did you take away from Mikhail Prokhorov's news conference?
I think Prokhorov said a lot of the right things, but didn't really go into detail about what he's going to do. He obviously needs to find a new GM, which he wants in place. He also wants a coach, so he doesn't necessarily want somebody with dual power. That's important. He wants somebody that's going to be able to handle the pressures of winning in New York, and he needs somebody that's going to set a strategy in place to turn this all around. That is something a lot of people around the league have said about the Nets, that they don't really have a plan, direction, or strategy.
So moving ahead, what are some of the names that we can expect to fill these vacant positions?
I think first and foremost, John Calipari is going to be a hot name. Obviously, he coaches at Kentucky. He has a great relationship with Nets CEO Brett Yormark. It's going to take a lot to get him out of Kentucky, somewhere in the range of like 12 to 15 million per year, what sources are saying. Also, you got to think about Tom Thibodeau out there. He's a guy that can win. Also, Jeff Van Gundy, Mark Jackson, even Chris Mullin's name has come up, I think. And also, I wouldn't mind seeing somebody like Patrick Ewing be a candidate as well, a local legend, would make the Nets relevant again. But the bottom line is Prokhorov has to get the decision right, and it has to be about winning basketball.
So it is once again, Brooklyn begins a new chapter here at the Barclays Center. Thank you so much, Om. I'm Michelle Yu. Back to you in the studio.
Well, Michelle, former GM Billy King issued this statement today, quote, "I'd like to thank Mikhail for the opportunity that he afforded me over the last 5+ years as the team's general manager. Working with him and Dmitry Razumov has been a very positive experience, and I truly appreciate their friendship and support throughout our years of working together and value the hard work and commitment of the players, coaches, and work associates who have been a part of my time during with the Nets, part of my Nets tenure. I would also like to thank Brett Yormark and his staff for a great partnership. My family and I thoroughly loved our experience in New Jersey and here in Brooklyn and hope the fans experience the success they deserve," end quote.